Don't ever laugh as a hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you up in a big white sheet, from your hair down to your feet. They put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. And all goes well for about a week, and then your coffin begins to leak. And the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinnacle on your snout. They eat your eyes, they eat your nose, they eat the jelly between your toes. A big green worm with rolling eyes crawls in your stomach and out in your eyes. Your stomach turns a slimy green, and pus pours out like whipping cream. You spread it on a slice of bread, and that's what you eat when you're dead. And the worms crawl out, the worms crawl in. The worms that crawl in are lean and thin. The ones that crawl out, they are fat and they're stout. Your eyes fall in and your hair falls out. And the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out. They crawl all over your dirty snout. Your chest caves in and your eyes pop out, and your brain turns to sauerkraut. They bite their friends and their friends too. They all come down to chew on you. And this is what it is to die. I hope you had a nice goodbye. Did you ever think as a hearse goes by that you may be the next to die? And your eyes fall out and your teeth decay, and that is the end of a perfect day.
Welcome back
Hello there.
to Styx Bones, Luna Rosa. We return to the Munich coterie as they regather at the settling lofts. Christoph and Dr. Daniel's waiting when eventually Jesse arrives. Vriss is in his room listening to loud music, but you quickly banged on the door, Christoph, and he put headphones on to not disturb you three. Take it away.
Jesse, thanks for coming. Daniels, you wanna give a rundown?
Yes, of course. I would love to. We have a bunch of weapons being moved around Munich, and we think there is a strong connection to keep hearing me in it.
To Schloss.
The Schloss, yeah.
The rebellious part of Schloss. Issue that we have, though, is there's a lot of guns and silver.
Heard rumors of silver. We don't know 100%, but yeah, there was rumors of silver. We have a way in. We can get smuggled into where it's all going down. But yeah, it's gonna be dangerous.
What's the concern about silver?
I don't know.
It's a bit fucking strange.
Yeah, don't trust it.
Yeah, I mean, what a kind think silver's for.
Werewolves.
We had a bit of that trouble in the last year or so around the city.
That is troubling.
So if we're going into where these people are, they're heavily armed and expecting the furrier kind, they may not be as surprised to see folks like us. May not be able to rely on our normal tricks.
What do we know of this compound?
No.
Do we know where it is, what it looks like?
We know we can get on a truck and turn up there.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Seems very run and gun, but at least we weren't run and gun enough to do it first thing tonight with no plan. This is us trying to make a plan.
Good. No, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's a step in the right direction.
You know, there is a biological flaw with most, if not all, living beings. Can you tell me what that is? I know there are many, but just take a stab.
They need to sleep? Is that one?
That's a good one, but not the one I was going for. Though keep that in mind.
Hit them with a big stick, they fall down.
Oh, yes, but crass. I was thinking they need to breathe. We don't. They're organs. They're mushy, mushy organs. They still need to function. Which is a shame for them. If we can procure some poisonous substance to pour into a vent, then we can just say that it was a mass suicide from a cult, take what we want and leave.
Daniels, you got access to any neurotoxin?
Not neurotoxin.
Pretty fucking hardcore, Jesse.
It's a good idea. That's thinking outside the old box.
Arsenic would do.
I could see this being something you could get people to spin. May even help out Drew. You know, your
sure.
Folks investigated and discovered a terrorist cell working on the edge of the city.
I mean, why
Drew
not?
would put some funding towards a counterterrorism campaign, and they managed to find them after they'd accidentally killed themselves.
And the people love a bit of drama along with a resolution.
How long to the election? This could be good timing for you.
Not far off now, but yeah, no. I'm sure we can make use of it.
Well, the only thing I'm concerned about, and it's only a vague concern at this point, is damaging the goods we are supposed to bring back to Schloss's manor.
If it's part of Schloss, does it need to breathe?
I don't know. Weird fucking fiend shit.
Yeah, it could be a concern.
Though if we give it back damaged and they don't realize that it's damaged and we get what we need, then...
Yeah, I'm nervous about that. How long do you reckon it'd take till it knew?
Well, hopefully not. By the time that we have what we need and get off of its land, then we just need to worry about when it comes for us. But then it would be leaving its home ground, which seems to be all it knows. Well, that's what I thought. It's evolving. It's frightening, honestly. But we can think about that later. We need to get our hands on some arsenic or some airborne poisonous powder. We could even kill them with carbon monoxide poisoning. It's scentless, it's tasteless. Just
Well,
nothing.
we're just gonna hook up the back of that truck. We could just hook up the back of that truck, run a tube into their aircon.
Yeah, all we need to do is make sure all the doors and windows are shut and they just fall asleep. So sad. I mean, so sad.
What do you think, Daniels?
It's not on the lines I would have originally thought, but that's why I kind of like it.
I mean, the other thing is, if we can identify this rebellious part of Schloss, we could just... I could just tell it to not be rebellious. It'll think it's its own idea.
If it is part of Schloss, we don't know what to expect. But let's not rule it out. The only thing that I'm concerned about is, well, killing humans on an altar for ceremonial purposes is one thing, and it can take a toll on the soul. But we may be potentially wiping out a great number of lives, which may be tempting the beast.
Well, we pull the plug. Leave the tube going from the van to the aircon for a few minutes so we start hearing them drop, and then pull it out.
Just knock them out, not kill them, sort of thing.
And I should be able to...
I feel like I should butt in at this stage to remind both Christoph and Dr. Daniels what Antonio had told you.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
He had told you that the drop-off point was not where these people stay. It is a drop-off point, and that's that. They collect the supplies and take it back to wherever they live, but the drop-off point is just that. So, as it stands right now, you do not know where it is that this commune calls home.
We don't know where it is that this commune calls home.
That's an easy fix.
Oh?
You're both very persuasive gentlemen.
We could just ask.
Yeah, and then tell them to forget about us asking.
Yeah, easy.
Might be a nice little snack. They fall asleep.
Or
I would
maybe-
probably suggest we bring some empty gas canisters, or what do you call those things? Containers, I don't know. Siphon off some of the gas from the truck so that we can maybe use it in the car should we need more carbon monoxide.
I mean,
Or set it on fire.
The other option is just to walk right up.
That
Direct
is an
approach.
option.
Daniels, you look concerned.
A lot of unknown variables. It's easy enough to say we turn up, we do our thing, we walk out, but just trying to think of all the problems that could arise.
And Dr. Daniels has been through enough suits at this point.
I mean, you're not wrong. At the same time, got to get back on the old horse.
I mean, just imagine putting that on your resume. Being able to walk, being able to show up at a cult with something that is not human and dropping them all, taking what you want, and then leaving, spinning a conspiracy that is airtight. I mean, I think the family would appreciate that.
Daniels, you
some
said you wanted to
initiative.
build more of your reputation. It's the kind of thing that builds a reputation.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So, my question is, how are we going to go about this plan? There's been talks of gathering large amounts of poison. There's also the drop-off vehicle that, Christoph, you know that you can get access to at a moment's notice. How exactly does this plan take shape?
I have an idea. We can get the drop-off point information. Go
Which
to said.
You've already got. It
Yep.
is.
And that's how they smuggle us to that point, right?
Getting in the truck full of weapons and silver.
Yeah. So basically, it is a long closed holiday home called Gasthaus zur Romische, which is near a giant forest to the south of Munich. You know that's the drop-off point.
Okay. Cool. So we'll say we get like halfway point. And then when they come to get we don't know if they're going to take the truck or if they're going to open up the thing and take all of the weapons. In either case, if they take the truck and go forward, we're still in it. And if they open up the truck to take the weapons, we can attempt to dominate or to subdue them. We then, through one way or another, be that through dominate or torture or whatever it may be, get information to then go to the actual location. And then while we are at that location, we carbon monoxide. If we feel like that won't work, we can siphon off gas, and ignite it in another location to distract so that we can go in and there will be less people to deal with. And then, of course, there's always the option of walking up.
There are options that all rely on the fact of when you get there. That's kind of the thing of when you get there, you'll kind of figure out which best route to go. So we'll cover that when it gets to that point. Now, what I am more concerned about right now is this poison. Now, I have an idea of something you can do. One of you can roll a manipulation plus streetwise, and all of you can contribute resources, contacts, anything of the like. You remove those dots, but they add extra dice to whoever's rolling this.
I mean, I've got 6 in that roll.
I think, Bunny, you're muted.
Let me just count everything up.
I got 5. Lots of manipulation, but not much streetwise.
Yeah, I got 4 and 2.
Technically I can get 6, and then I can blood surge on top of that, because I would be manip 3, streetwise 1, influence underworld 1, and influence police 1.
Mm-hmm. And remember, you can pull in resources from either resources, contacts, retainers, anything of the like that will help you here. You will remove those dots, but the person will gain an extra dice per dot that is added to these resources. This is going to be quite a hard check, so my suggestion is to buff this up as much as you can if you want this to succeed.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
I'll give a dot from contacts, the Munich underworld.
I'll give a dot from resources. With my situation, would I be able to take a dot from retainer or no?
No, your retainer is currently elsewhere right now.
These dots are from merits and flaws, is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So anything within there that can fit, you remove one and justify why you're removing it and how this is contributing to the effort.
I think Munich underworld contacts self-explanatory.
Exactly. Yeah. Some of these are going to be pretty self-explanatory.
Christoph's calling in a bunch of favors from people he knows through Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Would I be able to use charisma instead of manipulation and kind of persuade people I already know, the shady figures that go to my establishment?
It'd have to be a manipulation.
Okay.
You can go to those shady people, but it would still, you'd have to manipulate them to break a bunch of rules to get this large quantity of poison out there.
Would that then be manipulation persuasion?
No, streetwise, simply because it requires knowing people on the streets. So, from what I understand, Bunny, you've got 7 plus 2, so 9. Dr. Daniels, are you contributing to the efforts?
I would like to, I just don't know what. I've got 4 points in law sheet, the circulatory system. What's that?
That help? Just trying to think of... No, that wouldn't help, unfortunately.
What else you got?
1 point in resources, 1 in fame, and 1 in haven. The rest are all floors. So it's like I lose my haven, my fame, or my resources completely. Is that what you're saying? If I...
I mean, I have 11 dice so far, if I rouse to Blood Surge.
Okay. 11 dice.
No,
That
I
could
feel
be
like
enough.
I have to contribute, so I don't know. I'll give up my haven. I'm staying with Christoph half the time anyway. So like, do I just have nowhere to stay now?
Basically, to get some of the information, get some of the context, you are leveraging your haven against this. So temporarily, your haven is no longer going to be usable. You will regain it after a certain amount of time, but at the moment it is being used by other nefarious people.
Do you have any more? Would you have more of a dice pool, Karen?
So mine is I've got 4 manipulation and 2 streetwise, and then I can blood buff for an extra. I think it's 2.
Yeah. I'm giving 1 dot in resources, 1 dot in underworld, and 1 dot in police. And then there's the teamwork die.
So am I rolling? Do I have better starting stat?
I think Jesse's got the better stats because
same,
Jesse's
yeah.
got some Jesse does have like some
Because my manipulation.
specialties that can
that'd
add
be-
an extra
that'd
dice
do
on
it.
it.
Yeah.
No, not for this actually.
Oh, okay.
Mine is in intimidation, not streetwise. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, there
my
we go. It's probably
manipulation
the
and
same.
streetwise is 3, 1. All right. I don't mind.
So your manip streetwise is 6 total?
No, my manipulation's 3, my streetwise is 1.
Okay, so maybe I should add all the additionals and roll. So I added 1, Jono added 1,
Bunny added
How
3.
many? Bunny from 3, 5. I'll blood buff. If I can find my rouse check.
Basically, Jono, the way we're going to flavour this is the police need to use your haven
7.
for a sting.
Nice.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm adding 7 total. Bunny, did you say something about an assistance?
Teamwork die, yeah. So people that aren't you that are assisting you give 1 die.
Yeah,
So
so
8.
why not? Another 2.
9. Fucking hell, this is the biggest addition to a roll I've ever done. Manipulation plus streetwise plus 9.
Let's see what we get.
And
Willpower.
Yeah, of course we'll willpower. And is it 3 that I willpower?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 7.
7.
7 in total. It isn't bad, but on such short notice, pulling all of these resources together, it's not the most ideal. You get 2 canisters, one being a lethal poison, the other one being more of an anesthetic that is more fill than the lethal poison. You get the feeling that the lethal poison is enough to fill a enclosed few rooms if they're connected. The anesthetic, on the other hand, can be used fairly liberally. That will go over a decent area. Now,
There
The
should
other-
have been a couple of crits in there.
Oh, they
They
should have
should
been.
have.
But with that out of the way, I believe you're going to meet up with the driver at a halfway point. As the 3 of you hop into Dr. Daniel's vehicle to make your way through, the partition opens to Dr. Daniel's, and the guy, the name's Gregory, your driver, your faithful driver Gregory, says to you, Daniels, Herr Doctor, where are we going tonight?
This location that I don't know the
Yeah.
name of.
He nods and he says, "Do you need me to wait there while you do what you're doing, Herr Doctor?"
Swing back past around. No, actually, maybe I'll get them to tail from a distance. Maybe. Do you reckon
Understood,
it'll
Herr
work?
Doctor.
Yeah, tail from a distance, and then we could have an escape if we need it.
Understood, Herr Doctor.
Yeah, when you see the vehicle that you're tailing go somewhere, stay a good 100 meters away and just park up and wait.
Understood, Herr Doctor. So, the three of you travel down the roads of Munich, down through the highways, towards the outskirts of Munich as the city makes way for more forested areas. It's always a little bit of a tense atmosphere whenever somebody leaves the city. The safety of the urban environs almost as it is a cage in a way, but it's also a safety blanket, enough to show you that there is control, this place is tamed. But as you make your way through more forested areas, that is where you realize the strength of nature, the strength of the natural world, and how untamed it is. It makes the beast inside you a little queasy, a little uneasy. But is there any conversation the three of you would like to have on the way?
Well, not all our plans always go as they should, but here's hoping tonight doesn't go so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a bad feeling. But surely it can't be worse than last time you went out in the woods, right?
Yeah, surely not.
Let's
Touch wood.
just try to not have any more of those outbursts.
Keep me temper in check, eh?
Yes, that might be beneficial for all of us, even if they do deserve a lashing.
The vehicle pulls up, and eventually a truck, passes by and stops in front of the vehicle. The three of you exit to meet the driver, I'm assuming? Or is it just one of you? What's the order here?
I guess we'll all go. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we'll all go.
Jesse will hang back and kind of like let the two dominate people be front
Very
and center.
Rotund driver with a flat cap walks out, ambles towards you, cigarette in his mouth, looks at the two of you, and then sees Jesse, kind of eyes Jesse for a prolonged period of time before looking back at you and says, "You the three that the boss told about?"
Yeah, friends of Tony. How do these usually go, these drop-offs?
Well, they're pretty fucking weird. I drop off the van, drop off the truck at the drop-off point. I take a little hike through the woods. There's a nice little cafe on the side of the road. Go there, eat a little bit, come back about 1 p.m., pick up the vehicle, it is empty, and drive back to Munich.
You know if they, whoever's picking it up drives it to empty it out, or if they emptied it out where you drop it?
No idea.
Really? You don't check?
Look at your fuel gauge?
I'm not paying for fuel.
Yeah, fair.
No, but you do have to drive.
Yes, I do. But let me put it this way, I haven't noticed the fuel needing to be refilled. What's your interest in this group anyway?
I don't think that's necessary for you to know.
Well, I think if I'm driving you there,
I think
probably
you'll
good for me to
do.
know.
I think
You
you'll
think
do
Tony
what
had,
Tony told you.
Yeah, you think Tony would like you asking questions? I got nothing against you, buddy, but for your long-term health, I'd be careful, because you asked the wrong question of Tony. He's not going to be nice like we are.
I'm just wondering how much shit I'm going to be getting in. Those people are fucking weird.
Look at me. What's your name?
You can call me driver.
Driver.
He gets it.
If you don't stop asking questions and take us to where we need to go, like a good lapdog, I will personally flay the skin from your face and feed it to you. Understand? And I'd like to roll intimidation.
Yeah, give me a manipulation intimidation.
I'm intimidated.
Can I do charisma instead?
Yeah, sure. With a 5, his look to you at the start off with was like kind of a suggestive look. Somebody who was imagining various things with you. Now, as you say, that look fades as he makes his way to the back of the truck, pulls open the truck doors, presents the three of you there before going back to the driver's seat.
Jessie will go up to him, reach out her hand, and just kind of like cup his face, lean in and say, "Good boy." And then get into the truck.
Yeah. As the three of you go into the truck, you see that it's filled with boxes, various wooden crates. Gregory helps you with a few of the 2 tanks of, and you discreetly hide it in the back. The doors close. You hear the bolt shut. The truck starts, and you make your way into the unknown.
Here we
Now,
go.
as the three of you are there, is anybody going to be checking any of the crates while you're back here? Or are you just going to?
Yeah.
See what we got.
Can the crate be opened without leaving evidence of it? Like, is there a lid that can be opened and closed?
They are nailed shut.
Yeah.
Nails can be pulled out and back in with.
Yeah, is there like a hammer or any tools in here?
There is a crowbar hanging, rattling on the side of the truck.
Cool. We can pry it open and then bang the fucking nails back down with the metal.
Okay. Prying it open's not the hard part. It's going to be kind of to hide the evidence. So, just give me a investigation plus wits, please.
How much time would you estimate us being in there?
Quite a while. Like, I'd say about a good 10 to 15 minutes, so enough to maybe look through a few crates. But the more crates you open, obviously, the harder it's going to be to hide the evidence.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you go.
Rolled 3, got 3. That's all I was going to say. I was stoked.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
In that case, then, if I take my time, can I use resolve?
Yeah, sure. Five. Christoph, are you rolling?
That depends. What can I see that's from what's been opened already?
All right. First of all, Dr. Daniels, you're the first one to grab the crowbar. You stick it under the wooden lid, pry it open, and inside you see a number of wrapped items, wrapped in some sort of paper, some thin paper. You open the paper and you can see it looks to be, there looks to be ice around there as well. It looks like this is meat, lots and lots of chopped meat. T-bone steaks, various types of meat from animals.
And anything underneath this T-bone sticks?
No, just ice and more wrapped slabs of meat.
If that's what I see when he opens one, then I'm going to open a different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's a bust.
2. Christoph, you snatch the crowbar off him, and you pry open another one. Have a look through. It is a number of comical sunglasses.
What is this shit?
It has to be
Just-
something we're missing.
Jesse, on the other hand, you kind of you've got Auspex, right? So you kind of tuned into almost what is the most important thing here. So you managed to find a few different crates that are hidden amongst the crates that are glowing a little bit. But curiously, the one with meat does glow faintly as well, almost signifying that that is an important one too. But you grab your crowbar, you pry open the crate. Inside are a number of automatic weapons and various and a few grenades from the looks of it, but you're not sure they look very modern, very sleek. They don't look to be your standard fragmentation grenades. Yes.
I just want to say that when Christoph saw the sunglasses, and like there's that one of meat, he popped on Sense the Unseen for a moment to see if they were like spooky magical sunglasses and meat, and then didn't tell anyone and was a little embarrassed when they weren't.
Cool. So you spot this, and you also there's a number of bullets inside. The bullets are silver bullets. They're all packed in like little cases.
Oh, I see.
What do you see?
Everything. No, we see the weapons with, indeed, silver bullets. There's meat, there's strange grenades, and there's sunglasses. I think they might be hunting something. Hunting a werewolf. Meat to draw it out. Weapons to gun it down, they think. Sunglasses.
Sunglasses to look good while doing it?
To keep the sun out of their eyes while they're hunting if they're doing it
No.
during the day.
Christoph, I did mention to you that Antonio had said that there is a number of items here that are just normal items to kind of hide the fact that so it's not just like a truck full of weapons.
I wasn't being serious, as that's what in saying that they were having it to look cool while they were doing it. Like,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the sunglasses is probably just a distraction so if there's an inspection, they can point them towards that crate. But silver bullets. I think we might be onto something.
Any of you good at guns?
Not really.
I've been...
Pay other people to do that shit.
I didn't used to be. I've been training up, though, ever since I've found myself defenseless a number of times and getting sniped by fucking anarchs.
Have you now, Daniels?
Yeah, I've been popping down to the firing range every now and then. I'm no
Yeah.
expert, but I'm getting close to dead old bullseye.
All right.
King can't be put down by the likes of peasants. I'm glad you're still with us. And now, look, you reap the reward. Pick the gun of your choice.
Haven't used automatics as much, but I mean, still point and shoot, right? Just with lots more bullets.
Do you have training with that?
Training with a pistol, I'm sure I can work my way around the automatic.
All right. Cool.
As the three of you are conducting this conversation, readying up, that's when the truck stops. You hear the
We
front
should,
door open.
Seal these up. Take cover.
Yep.
As there was only 3 crates opened, I won't bother to do a roll to seal them back up.
Well,
Maybe
maybe
to seal them up.
even once we seal them up, put other crates on top of them so that they're less obvious that the nails are bunged or whatever.
And we're going to cut back to the scene in a moment. Meanwhile, Franziska, you have escaped the blizzard. You have escaped the raging blizzard that was around you, and you find yourself in a forested path. Darkness surrounds you as the forest is making as you make your way down this forest path, And as you walk through, the bramble and brush almost encroach around you. You turn around to try to see where you've come from, and that's when you notice that your exit has been blocked off by the forest, seemingly encroaching you, trapping you within. So you continue down the path. What thoughts are going through your mind as you go through this mysterious maze?
Fran is very focused on the task at hand. She doesn't let her mind wander too much when she has something specific to do. She would be thinking about possible ways to get rid of this forest if she needs to. Just trying to stay one step ahead.
You feel something soft underfoot. You look down, you see a small rag doll, very crudely made, of a little girl on the forest floor.
It is not familiar to me, is it?
It does bear a little bit of resemblance to the little girl that you have been seeing every now and then. But once again, it's not well made. It's almost featureless in a way.
Do I feel like I should pick it up?
That's completely up to you.
I don't really want to touch it, but it might come in handy.
You pick up the doll. As you pick up the doll, you hear a neigh from a horse in front of you. Looking up, you see a white stallion now stands in the path with regal white-plated armor and frill feathers. Sitting atop this pale horse is a woman with a pale white pallor, white armor, and a flowing white cape that blows in the wind alongside her long, flowing hair. The horse gallops towards you and whinnies as the horse stops, with the rider staring down at you. No sense of malevolence, anger, or anything from this being on this horse.
She dips her head in respect.
I am that breaks but never falls. I become unseen beneath the soils. The caw of the rooster heralds my arrival. I bring your kind's death, but what I bring is necessary for mortals' survival. What am I?
Now, everyone can assist with this. So, if you
We
need
have
me
it
to
in
repeat
writing?
that, sure,
Yes, repeat it, please.
I will put it in the chat.
Sorry, I'm like one of those idiots that need to see it written down.
No, I'm the same.
Oops, I shouldn't have said that either. Let's cut that out.
I'm not cutting it out.
Daybreak.
Dawn breaks.
Yeah.
Dawn never falls.
Yeah.
Become unseen beneath the soils.
Yeah,
I guess you
the
can't
horizon.
see dawn. Yeah.
I think it's dawn or like day
Or like, yeah, dawn, sunrise.
Sunrise?
or sunset. I think.
No, it's sunrise because it never falls.
Oh, true. Yeah,
And
never
I
falls.
bring, I
but
bring
it's-
your kind's death as well. Sunset
Yeah.
doesn't bring kindred death.
Yeah. The core of the rooster heralds my arrival. Yeah, sunrise.
Sunrise? Sunrise.
The horse whinnies as the lady atop the horse says,
Close. But I will give you that one. I am Dawn. Little house.
As the horse begins to move past you and leaves you behind. And as it walks past you, you turn to see that you're encroached in the forest once again. You make your way further down the path, sort of puzzling as to why that white horse person arrived, when you hear a much more aggressive neigh as a red horse, a red stallion with fire coming from its fur, jumps from the forest, and the rider, a burly man with a giant auburn beard, pulls the horse back as it whinnies, and they look at you clutching at their at the reins of the horse through their tight grip, and they just say through gritted teeth,
I am around when the sun is in the sky. When I am around, your kind die. I am around when mortals toil in the field, but without me, humanity will yield. What am I?
once again, discussion, it is being posted in the chat.
Sun? No. The only thing I can think of it is the sun, but it mentions the sun.
When I am around, your kind die. Okay, so what kills us? Sun. I'm around when mortals.
Sunlight?
Could be. Or maybe just light. Without me, humanity would yield.
Fire?
Yeah,
Ooh.
but fire's not around when mortals toil in the field.
Don't they use... No, yeah. I'm around when the sun is in the sky. When I'm around, your kind die. I'm around when mortals toil in the field. But without me, humanity would yield. What am I? Light, sunlight.
I think sunlight is probably, like, I can't think of anything else. Don't know, what do you reckon?
Think of anything
neither.
else.
I was thinking sunlight for a second too, but
It could be a fake out of, like, you know, it can't be something to do with the sun again, but it is.
Just Chris's
Like
face.
Kieran's suspicious face right there.
It was me looking at your camera, Chris, trying to see if there's any kind of reaction. Soznova, you have to be the one who decides.
Yeah, I think it's sunlight.
Is it light?
Wrong! I am dead.
As the horse gallops off.
the fuck?
Fucking hate you, sir. Fucking hate me.
But perhaps a little bit annoyed at the fact that you missed something such as that. You think to yourself about the clues that were given, and you continue on your way until eventually wispy shadows emerge from the darkness. They emerge from the trees and in the cracks in the dark, until they eventually coalesce together to create a horse of ebony, draped in shadow. The rider on top of the steed is bone thin and reeks of the abyss. The horse makes its way to you sickly, extremely sickly, and it says,
I blanket the sky when the sun sleeps. My presence is what your kind wishes to keep. Asleep, to make me pass is all it takes. When I leave, the sun wakes. What am I?
Is it
Night.
as simple as night? I mean, after the last one, I feel like it's got to be super simple and bland like that.
Night, twilight,
I think night.
dusk.
What is your answer?
Because kindred want night. They don't want anything
Twilight
that.
or dusk, yeah.
Yeah.
And asleep to make me pass is all it
Yeah.
takes.
So night? Is that what
You are
you think,
correct. I am the night. It seems you have failed my brother. So this little incantation won't make sense. But turn to face me.
As the horse gallops away past you, disappearing once again in a wispy shadow. The forest almost reveals itself, opening wider to reveal a cottage in the middle of the forest. The cottage is surrounded by a fence of skull and bones. What's curious about this cottage, however, is it is spinning around and around and around and around and around behind this fence, not stopping. So, as you stand before these gates of bones, what do you do?
Guess I search the gate to see if there's any mechanisms or anything around to slow down the house.
Look at the gate. Doesn't appear to be any mechanisms. In fact, you can push the gate open to enter into the field that surrounds this cottage that spins. But there doesn't appear to be any mechanisms around that you can see. You just hear this voice in your head that just repeats, almost like a mantra. Little house, little house. And then the middle portion is almost like a white static noise. And then it finishes, turn to face me. Now I will allow you to give me an intelligence plus academics, please, to see if you can pick up what this is putting down.
Her rouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna reroll.
Four successes. It's pretty good. You remember this from a Slavic tale, a Slavic folk tale of some kind. The tale of Baba Yaga.
Oh, good.
And you remember, with your 4, I'm not going to give it exactly to you, but you remember that there was a specific phrase that needed to be said to stop the house from turning. Little house, something, 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 turn to face me. Now, the problem is, at the moment, you don't know what that middle portion is, in or out of character. So, I'm willing to give you a little thing here, a little bargain, as it were. What would Franziska be willing to give up to get this information?
Rebecca?
spirit of Rebecca looks at you as the thought crosses your mind. The spirit is pulled into the doll that you're holding into your hand as it claws and tries to fight against this force that is pulling it, but eventually it is pulled into the little doll that you hold. And eventually, almost like a wind-up toy, the little doll just says, little house, turn your back to the forest, turn to face me. And with that, Rebecca is gone.
Sorry.
So, you now have the phrase. Do you say it?
Little house, turn your back to the forest, turn to face me.
The house slows down until eventually the entrance reveals itself to you. And it stops. Oaken doors, adorned with skulls, are at the entranceway. Inviting you in.
I am not afraid. She saunters in the front door.
The doors creak open as you enter a musty area. The interior of the cottage is in a state of disrepair, with the stench of mould, rot, and decay permeating within the interior. Your eyes scan around the room. You see a giant mortar and pestle standing there with cobwebs surrounding them. It's a small little room, a small little hut, but you see a giant bed, over 8 feet long, with someone lying on the bed, and a blanket over this creature on the bed. This, whatever is underneath the sheets, is tall. And it looks like something is pointing from where the head should be, as it's unnaturally large, poking up through the blanket. That seems to be the only thing you can see in this room at this stage. What do you do?
I don't know. Nervous, scared. Can I do an occult roll to see if I should kill it or not?
Do an occult roll.
What do I mix it with?
Occult plus intelligence.
Don't fuck me. 3.
I'm not going to give you the answer, but what I will give you is this. You hear in your head an unseen voice, an unseen presence that presses a message to you.
Order, chaos, fate. Destiny's cobweb weaves and crosses at these intersections. Woven by these primordial elements, the balance of existence teeters on the precipice of these conflicting forces. A choice is chosen by us, or predetermined by some unseen, all-knowing weaver. The truth is irrelevant, but these forces, and designs can be broken with the cobweb of destiny shifting forever, changing the balance of power. As we find ourselves at destiny's crossroads, what path will we take? The road ahead may bring joy, it may bring fear, but we will embrace what it brings. For forces of order, chaos, and fate will be tested by your decisions. The web will shift once more, changing the balance of the natural order.
Now, as vague as that was, this is me, Chris, out of character saying there are no good choices here, no bad choices, but your choices will change the balance of fate in this world forever tonight.
No pressure.
Do you need time to make a decision?
What's the options?
At the moment, the only option is to check what is underneath the blanket. At the moment, it is the only thing is what is beneath this blanket.
I'm gonna look.
You peel the blanket open. A disgusting figure, bony and emaciated, lies beneath the blanket. Its nose, a giant iron-looking nose protruding from its face. Fangs have jutted out from its lips. It looks to be a mummified kindred of some kind. As you take the sight in, you feel something behind you. A darkness, an evil force behind you. Very similar to the evil force you feel before you, but different in a way. You turn, you see the little girl as she holds her hand out to you for the doll. Now this is your choice, Franziska. Do you give the doll to the little girl? Do you give the doll to the creature that is on the bed? Or do you do neither? Or do you do something completely different that is not expected? That is the choice that you have to wrestle with, and if you need time, I can cut away.
I'm scared. Cut away.
Very well.
As we cut, bunny.
As we cut back over to Christoph, Dr. Daniels, and Jesse. The three of you are in the truck. You heard the door open, and you're waiting. I believe, are you hidden at the moment? Is that correct?
Yeah, hidden behind some crates and whatnot.
Give me a stealth roll, please, everyone.
I have shadow cloak.
Oh, okay, except if you have disciplines that allow you to hide. That's so intelligence or dexterity plus stealth.
I think mine doesn't automatically make me hidden. It just gives me a 2 dice bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different from Cloak of Shadows, which is very similar sounding.
Yes.
I just swap some words around, that's all.
May as well be Cloak of Shadows at this point.
Does it only affect you?
Yeah.
Ah.
I got one!
Now, who got the 0? Somebody got a 0.
I got a 0,
Jono did,
but
but he
I
rerolled.
willpowered, I got a 1.
Okay.
So not
Okay.
quite 0. Not quite 0.
Now, Dr. Daniels,
Yes,
may I interest you in a devil's deal?
maybe.
Now, you either can fail the roll and deal with the consequences of that, or you can successfully hide, but in doing so, you manage to knock over one of the tanks, breaking the tank, releasing the gas, and causing it inert.
I'll deal with my consequences.
Okay. As you try to grab hold of the tank as it nearly falls over, that is what makes the noise. As you try to get stealthy behind the crates, there's almost an awkward silence as this loud noise has rattled the whole truck.
Oh,
And it is an awkward pause of, did anybody hear that? None of you are sure. Eventually, you hear the lock of the door open. As the door to the truck starts to creak open ever so slowly. What is the first actions that anyone will do?
Well, I assume they're hidden, and I made a noise, but I'm still.
You
I
are
hide or
hidden.
not?
You are hidden, but
I
like
just made a noise, and while I hid, I made a noise. Right.
yeah, you shook the whole truck pretty much by trying to hide.
Fucking fail. I'll stay hidden and observe, but I'm ready to try and jump out and grab the eyesight of anyone if I have to. I think Bunny wants to talk.
I would like to ready my action to cloud memory someone if need be. Like if it looks like things are gonna escalate, I'll cloud memory. I've got 1 point of dominate, so better put it to good use.
I'll kind of whisper to the others, like, left to right, we dominate. Like, given if there's like, more than one person, we'll focus, given on our positions, like if I'm the leftmost, then I'll take the one on the left, you know what I mean? It will correlate.
As the door creaks open, it's fast. Almost so fast that no one could truly prepare for this. Shots begin to ring out as the door is flung open and somebody jumps in front, shooting their pistol wildly into the truck. Now, I'm gonna do a roll here. The bullets ricochet off the crates, one very close to hitting the tank that you are holding, Dr. Daniels. But there is a moment where you see a lone person holding a gun as they're looking to see where they've shot into, to see if there's anybody in there that they have shot. A person who is disheveled, looks dirty, but his face shows resolve. What do the three of you do in this moment of pause?
Okay. I'm guessing, like, if we're all hiding behind crates, maybe we can see each other and we'll just kind of like hold and be like.
I would like to use, like, now that everything's kind of like in that brief moment of silence, the eye of the storm, so to say, I would like to like approximate how many people are like out, like we're dealing with.
What's awareness plus your rating and all specs for your heightened senses, please?
Christoph's going to stay hidden.
With a 4, there are definitely more than you. More people than you. You don't know if it's in the double digits or still the single digits. If it's in the double digits, it'd be like in the early 10s at the very least. But there are definitely more people shuffling around the sides outside of the truck. The guy, all three of you see, will motion to outside the truck before entering the truck and investigating. Now, I need you all to roll me a stealth roll, please, again.
I'm blood searching.
Yeah, I guess same. That's just a rouse, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might do that too.
I think your power will still be activated as well, Christoph. Because it's free, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
8. Okay. A few things happen at once. Now,
I'm doing willpower.
If I manage to see them and lock eyes with them, I will immediately mesmerize. Just let it be known.
four. Few things happen here. Christoph, this person passes by you as the shadows have shrouded you, but they definitely cannot see you. However, the thing that bothers you is you know that they're going to see Dr. Daniels. And you realize you have a moment, and this is the messy part of your critical. You have a moment here to grab this person and stop them from talking, and you're pretty confident with your skills. You go to grab them, and you're able to do so while holding their arm down that has the gun and knocking it out of their hand. That is the success within this. But the failure within this, however, is he's stronger than you anticipated. He's no mere mortal. As he knocks you back, and there's a loud bang in the truck, alerting everyone that there is something going on in there. But you've incapacitated this person, and that's what you've gotten with your messy critical. Now, as things are starting to get out of hand, what's everyone's intentions? What's everyone doing?
I'm gonna rip open the crate and grab one of the grenades and throw it out the door.
Nice. I'm gonna keep this guy and get his eyes pointed towards Daniels.
Oh, he's unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious. Okay. In that case, see Daniels pop the crate, grab a grenade. I'm grabbing one of the guns.
Cool.
And
You could grab the one on the floor that's that he just dropped. Maybe that might be quicker.
did he have a handgun or a?
He had a handgun.
No, okay, right.
Okay.
I am going. I'm going.
Oh, you're muted.
I'm going to. God. Wait for the first one that comes out to cloud memory in order to daze them. Oh, but do I want to stay hidden?
Decisions need to be made.
I will remain hidden for now.
Okay. So, Dr. Daniels, you pull the pin on the grenade. You lob it out the door of the truck. Christoph, you grab a rifle. Jesse, you remain hidden. Now, Dr. Daniels, as you lob it out of the truck, it lands at the feet of somebody who's come to investigate. Looks down and says, "What the fuck?" and it blows up in front of their face. Now, the explosion is definitely there and knocks them off their feet. But you just hear them scream as they sit up with shrapnel just throughout their body.
Lovely.
What's the next turn's intentions, everyone?
I'm gonna grab another grenade and pop it and then grab an assault rifle.
Is there anyone I can see out the door?
You can't see out the door from here because you're in the back of the truck. So
No,
the truck,
as in,
No.
back door of the truck.
Other than the guy that's screaming in pain, that's like looking at
Yeah.
the mangled mess that's his hands. No.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm just going to ready up to open fire on anyone who I can see.
I am going to use Scry the Soul to kind of like get a good reading on how many blips are around us and where they are.
Okay. Cool.
And then relay that information to...
Give me the rolls that you need to for Scry the Soul. Kieran and Christoph and Dr. Daniels, you two are both prepared, ready for the next bit. As a firefight is about to ensue.
I'm still ready to use Dominate if I see anyone too. My first instinct.
In the middle of combat, it's going to be quite hard to do. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be quite hard to gain the
Alright,
eyesight of
time to
some
put
of
my
them.
firearms to use then.
Cool. I just need you to do your roll, Jesse. That's all I need at this stage. 2. The 2, you get the feeling of 2 people opposite sides of sort of around where the front of the engine is. So behind you guys in position of the truck.
And how do I see their auras? Is it just like a vague oval? Do I see like a kind of humanoid shape or...
Humanoid shape. It is...
Are they sitting or standing?
Standing at attention. You get the feeling of fear from them. Very strong feeling of fear. But also resolve as well. Of like facing this fear.
Are they... Does it look like they're holding an item?
You wouldn't be able to tell. It's too vague for that.
All right.
All right, so what's going to happen is another person is going to rush up and is going to start shooting with a rifle. Now, Dr. Daniels, Christoph, both of you give me firearms plus either resolve or dexterity, whichever your choice. And I'm going to roll for this person.
Composure.
Yeah. Yep, yes. Composure, sorry.
I got 1.
3.
Okay, so bullets start raining into the truck and outside of the truck. You guys, both Christoph and Dr. Daniels, you take 1 superficial damage as bullets graze through. Jesse, you take 2 points of superficial damage as a bullet just embeds itself in your shoulder. You guys get the feeling that staying inside here, there's less... I mean, there is cover, but you're more sitting ducks in here, but you can remain in here if you wish. We're going to go for another round here. What's the plan of attack?
How far away am I from the guy who ran up, firing into
In D&D terms, you're about 30 feet, so it will take you a turn to get to them. I like you.
Bring him to you.
Yeah, I want to like grab him and then soaring leap out of the truck. So I'm gonna try and get toward. Yeah.
You could like run up to him, soaring leap. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing that then.
Okay, give me a athletics plus dexterity, please, Dr. Daniels. What is your intention for this turn?
I would like to go up towards the end of the truck and kind of lob a grenade around the corner, if you know what I mean, like around behind.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
And then,
you can.
And then after I've heard the explosion, I'll kind of go around to take care of whatever's...
Dexterity firearms, please, Dr. Daniels. Jesse, what's your intention this turn?
I'm feeding on the unconscious person so that I can reduce...
You cut out.
I'm going to feed from the unconscious person, and while I'm feeding, mend my body.
Okay.
Can I arouse blood after the fact? I can't, can I? No, it's alright. 2.
Oh, this person got a critical. Sorry, Kieran.
Ugh. Oh, good.
Okay. You're basically going to take a decent chunk of damage as you rush to this person. What did you get? You got a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take 3 points of superficial damage
Okay, that's not too bad.
as you are riddled with bullets, but you're able to tackle this person, and this turn you'll be able to soaring leap with the person away. So that's what you're going to be doing this turn, that's fine.
Yeah.
Dr. Daniels, you're able to lob the grenade, but it kind of rolls underneath the truck. The grenade is not a huge explosive, as I noted before. It will rocks the truck, but it more sends shrapnel up from beneath that damages the truck very badly. A few shards manage to come through and hit you as you take 1 point of superficial damage.
Do you have fortitude?
Well, that didn't work very well.
Your intention
And
this
no,
turn,
I
Christoph,
don't.
is to jump off with the guy.
Yeah.
Cool, that's what you're doing. Jesse, you were taking more blood, I take it?
I'm doing a 1-for-1. So I slake 1 hunger and I make my rouse.
Okay.
To heal, yeah.
So, do that. Dr. Daniels, what's your intention this turn after getting a spike through the foot?
He fucked off. Nah. Well, since the grenade failed, can I just peer around and see if I can lock eyes with anyone?
Give me a... What's the roll for that, Bunny? To try to, get somebody's attention to lock eyes?
I believe it is intimidation.
Well, I mean, they should be looking because I just threw a grenade.
Intimidation and resolve, maybe? I will double check.
Yeah,
They're
but eye
looking, but
contact.
they're not trying to make eye contact.
Yeah, they're not
Right,
making
yeah.
eye
They're
contact.
looking for
yeah.
center mass.
Resolve intimidation against their wits awareness.
Resolve intimidation, and basically this is a case of you saying, hey, and them looking up at you.
Taking advantage of their instinctive response.
They look up at
Not
you.
awful.
They've got an assault rifle in their hand. They look up at you. What do you say in this moment as you both lock eyes?
I say, you defend us.
Okay, give me a whatever your roll. Give me the rouse check, I believe, that you need to do for that, and then whatever roll you need to do to coerce this person.
Manipulation dominate versus
Is-
intelligence resolve.
It's becoming ever the much clearer that these people are not normal people. Oh, you're lucky, Dr. Daniels.
Well,
You see him move around and shoot somebody, another person, on the other side. And that is the end of combat. As Christoph, you've leaped off with this person, just trying to drop them unceremoniously into the forest. And
I
then-
was trying to land and slide. Use them as a toboggan.
Okay, cool. You do that. You land and slide, your shoes covered in the gore and viscera as they have skidded on the road, on the gravel path. But you start making your way back, and that's when you see Dr. Daniel's minion shoot one of the companions before suddenly looking down in horror as they've shot their companion. Nobody else is around other than the guy that is screaming in pain and agony, still covered in shrapnel.
I
But
walk up
the-
beside the guy who's looking in horror because he shot his companion, and I shoot him in the head.
Bang! You shoot him in the head, and he is gone. The only one remaining is the guy screaming in pain.
And the unconscious one.
The unconscious one that Jesse is feeding from.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
Jesse, go
Yep.
ahead.
After feeding, I will tell the others. Are the 2 auras still where they are?
They're all
No.
gone. They're all gone. Those 2
Oh.
auras have been dealt with. Dr. Daniels killed one. The other guy
Oh.
killed the other.
So they're all dead except for the unconscious one.
Well, that didn't go how we planned.
Everybody does.
You see where they came from?
All round.
Ah! the guy's is screaming, still in pain, shrapnel covering his whole body.
We need information.
This one or the unconscious one?
If one fails, we have a backup.
It's true. I'll go grab the chin of the one that's screaming and look into and force his face towards me. Look in the eyes. Shut up and tell me everything I need to know.
Spits in your face for a moment before the command washes over them. They were prepared, but in the face of this amount of pain, it is the mental fortitude in their mind has dropped. What did you say? Tell me what I want to know.
Shut up and tell us everything we need to know.
I wet the bed until I was 6.
Everything you think we need to know, relevant to our situation and yours. Fucking moron.
You're very vague with your commands, Dr. Daniels.
Does mesmerize help with this or not? Is it still too vague?
It's too vague. You're like telling this person, hey, tell us what we need to know. And it's like, well, he doesn't know what you need to know.
Relevant to our situation.
He doesn't know what your situation
is.
The situation where they found us in the truck that they were supposed to do something with. All right. This is
Jesse
working.
will begin to walk
Tell
out
me
of the truck.
everything about what was supposed to go down tonight and what your orders were. Who you
Pick
work
up
for.
the truck. I don't work for anyone. I am one with the conclave of luminance.
And who are they?
We are led by our leader. The leader has ordered us.
And what do you order you?
He ordered us to empty the truck and bring it to the camp.
Where's the camp?
Through the forest.
Whereabouts?
You take a left, and then you take a left for about 100 yards, then you take another right, then you've got to find a tree that looks a little bit like He just starts like rattling off directions that are just very hard to follow and comprehend.
Ask him about security.
What would we find if we were to go there?
Women, children. They're not fighters. We are the
Would there be
fighters.
fighters there? Are you the only fighters?
There's a half dozen or so. We take shifts
What is your mission? What are you doing?
to prepare for the apocalypse. The leader, Jorg.
What can your leader
sight.
do?
He can show us the vision of the future, the sight of the apocalypse.
What does the apocalypse look like?
It looks like creatures rising from the ground, ancient and old. Gods returning and smiting the earth.
What do you give your seer?
He only requires one thing from us, and that's to kiss us on our wrists.
We need anything else?
Did you know what you were expected to pick up in this delivery?
Weapons, food for the prisoners.
And silver. Why silver?
There are beasts. There are beasts in this forest. Jorg wants them. They will
Why?
help with the apocalypse.
I would like to do a heightened. I'll tell Dr. Daniels, shut him up. I need to hear something. And then.
Silence.
And,
I'll use dominate if I have to, and just make him be quiet.
and then I would like to do an Auspex heightened senses to hear the sound of wolves running, people running at us, like anything like that.
Awareness plus wits.
I forgot that I have another die to roll.
With a 5, there are a lot of animal noises around you. You don't hear anything particularly heavy or big moving around, at least not in the near vicinity.
I reduce the heightened senses back down again. We can't stay here. I don't hear anything yet, but that could change at a moment. If we're going to take him with us, then make sure he doesn't say anything, or run away, or make a commotion. He could be useful. I know the other one was.
I got a better idea. I need to feed. That fight took it out of me.
Then by all means, help yourself.
So, quick question. When I'm healing, it's 1 rouse per how many heals?
It's 1 rouse per 1 superficial.
Okay. All right. Well, there's 1.
And even if you fail, you heal. It just means you get hungrier.
Yeah, cool. I'll rouse again. That makes me hungrier. And I can take 2 dots off this guy?
Yeah. Without,
Cool.
He'll be out of it. He's already lost quite a lot of blood. He's probably
Yeah.
going to die if you take 2 dots from him. Not immediately, but eventually.
Okay. In that case, I'll just take 1 dot from him, and that'll do for now.
Yeah, he's not going to be useful anyway if you take any dots off him. So
Yeah,
he
that's
just slump. He squeals for a moment through gritted teeth before eventually slumping over and collapsing on the ground.
I'm going to drag him back into the truck so at least he's protected from the elements.
What do you want, Bunny? What's up?
I would like to rouse and give the unconscious man some of my blood.
Okay, do so. They lap it up, almost coming back to, as you as they grab your arm, almost like almost as they wake up and they realize what they're being fed. But you do, and then there's a moment of commotion as you pull back, and he looks at the 3 of you looming over, and he just says, "Fuck."
It's all right. We can be friends. A little bit of me is with you now.
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. You're not that lucky enough yet, but you can tell me just a couple questions, and I think you'll want to help us in the end. You know why?
Why?
She leans forward and kind of traces her sharp nail along his jawline, and then kind of like press against his neck to feel the pulse. Because I know your camp has women, children, people that desperately wish to survive the coming apocalypse. And if you don't do exactly as we say, can you imagine what we're going to do?
Manipulation.
Do you want to speed it forward?
Plus intimidation, and you cannot use charisma on this one.
Yeah, I'm hoping to take advantage of his grogginess. Can I get a +1 for having bloodbound him 1 step?
Sure. Get another +1 for the fact that you're the situation as well, so +2. swallows. Nods. What do you want?
You're going to tell us about security, exactly where your camp is, and do what we need you to do. We only want one thing. Give it to us, and we will leave you and yours all alone.
There are roaming guards. They walk around the camp with guns. The camp is fenced. The chain link fence. It's in an open field in the middle of the forest.
Dr. Daniels, would you mind getting something for this man to draw with? And Christoph, would you mind getting something that he can draw on?
Yeah, sure. I go into the front of the truck. There's going to be a handbook or something in the glove box.
Give me a wits insight, please, Jesse, as he's drawing this out.
I will blood set.
Want to willpower any of that?
No. Actually, yes.
Two. It's a critical as well. It's a 7 in total, right? He is definitely hiding something as he is doing the paths. You can tell. He's trying to be very subtle with the way he is hiding. There are certain lines he's making through the forest that are sort of lighter than the others, almost as if it's almost as if he's weighing up whether or not he should write something there or not.
As she is near the man, and she always has at least one point of contact on him at all times. A deeply unnatural noise resonates within them, sounding like the bellow of an alligator, not human at all. You're not telling me everything.
There are traps.
What kind?
For the beasts in the forest. We capture them in their treks through the forest at night, and then we grab them during the day when they're weak.
When they're weak?
They're no longer beasts.
Make sure to mark the traps. And if I even think you're lying, I will wear your skin as a jacket.
Nods. Marks the traps. You're now given a map to the direction of how to get to this encampment.
I also try to pry out, what do you call it? Scheduling for patrols. And like how many people are going to be in blah, blah, blah.
He writes it down, yeah.
Good. Now. Do you think we should bring him with? Or should we leave him here? I'm not done with him. I don't want him to pass just yet.
It's up to you as long as you can keep him quiet.
You know, I think I am going to bring him along, but I might need your assistance in directing him if they become disobedient. Wonderful.
All right.
Did you hear that? What is your name?
Lars.
Lars, if you scream, if you try to alert, if you try to sabotage, if you try to run, if you do anything that you think that we're not going to like, I just want you to look next to you and see what happened to your friend. That would be a mercy. Good? Wonderful.
The three of you step off as you make your way into the forest towards the encampment.
I'm going to
No.
grab a couple more grenades, just chuck in my pockets, and assault rifle, and maybe make sure we've all got fresh ones, maybe.
This will also be something you notice. The grenades, as I said, they're fragment grenades. They're not exactly explosive grenades, but the things that they shoot out are little spikes of silver.
Silver, I assumed as much. Good for distractions and maiming, though.
How big is are the gas canisters?
Quite big. They would have to take one person would have to carry them each.
I mean, I could take one.
To be fair, the way he has described this place, it's
pretty
not
open.
an enclosed area. It's an
Yeah,
open
no.
area with different cabins. But he has specifically said that there are farms there that are behind the fence that are that have water that it's sprayed over the farms and over the whole encampment. So possible
Daniels.
to hook it up to the main line.
Daniels, do you want to bring the anesthetic?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, maybe we.
Pocket the grenades. Sling I assume the assault rifles usually come with straps, so I'll sling a strap over and then grab the canister.
You bring the poison one, right?
Chris, you were silent then.
You make your way to the forest with your prisoner in tow. As we cut away from this moment for this session and return there next session. But there is one thing we need to cover before we finish tonight. One final little thing. Now, Franziska. The girl is there. The crone in the bed. What is your decision?
Bran thought about ripping the doll so that Rebecca would be free. Thought about it. But she is from the Slavic origin, and Baba Yaga is the goddess of death and regeneration. And in most stories, she is a forest spirit known to offer transformation and assistance.
So, pass the doll to Baba Yaga? The crone in the bed?
Because faith isn't about strength, it's about surrender and service.
You pass the doll over to the crone. The little girl looks at you with disappointment, shaking her head, saying, "No, no, no, no! This was not meant to happen this way! This was not meant to happen this way! You were meant to help me! You place the doll on the crone's chest. The crone lies still as the spirit of Rebecca is pulled from the doll and makes its way into the crone, almost as if the spirit was the sacrifice that was needed here, the symbolic sacrifice. The girl shakes her head and she just says, "You have no idea what you have done, Giovanni." The house begins to move, creak, and shift as life begins to stir back within the house. You fall out of the door and onto the ground outside as the house begins to move. It begins to shift from its current seating place as the chicken legs beneath the house begin to rise. You watch as the house is standing and the chicken legs are there, and they begin moving, begin flexing as if they've been asleep for a long, long time. You're almost in awe. You're almost witnessing what you feel deep within your soul, the birth, or perhaps rebirth, of a god. As the chicken foot stamps forward and then hovers over you, almost ready to crush you. But as you prepare and embrace for the imminent crush from this chicken foot, you awaken on the coastline of Croatia, outside the cottage that you had the little brick house you had entered. No sign of the phylactery there. The sun begins to crest above the horizon. It is almost daytime. You need to rush back to the boat before you are engulfed in flames.
Slow motion running montage.
You run and make your way towards the boat. You're met by Marlowe as the sun begins to crest over the horizon as he yells, "Franziska! Franziska, we've got to hurry, come on! I've been looking everywhere for you, you've been away all night!" As he takes his coat off and covers you with the coat, almost as if trying to shield you from any errant sun rays that will begin to form over as the two of you make it to the boat.
Oh, that's very sweet of him.
As you go below the deck of the boat and begin to recover, you have this feeling you didn't get what you had been sent here for, but you feel as if you have done something else, that you have gotten something else that will be repaid in a future time. Maybe not now, but eventually. You have stirred and awoken something powerful, something that has been asleep for a long time. And the consequences of that will be shown later on down the line, as we end tonight's session of Styx and Bones. Sorry it was a long one. I told you it might be a little bit longer than normal. Let's say goodbye to our coterie of death tonight, starting with Kieran.
I am Kieran, aka Caradan0. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Caradan0, usually on Mondays and Fridays, and I have been playing Christoph Giovanni tonight.
Hi, it's me. I play Fran. I totally thought I was going to be rolling a new character tonight.
I'm Jono. I played Dr. Daniels for you this evening.
And I'm Shook. I'm Satanic __ Bunny, also known as Bun Bun, and I played as Jesse Hill for you today. Oh my god.
And I was your storyteller, an unemployed writer. Choices have been made tonight. Choices that will forever change this universe that I am weaving. And I'm interested to see the consequences of these choices, and how they will not only impact this game, but all other games that are set in this world. Good night, everyone.
Sorry?